Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Ty Best. I'm going to take a minute, let a couple folks join us, but I'm really making this live stream one more time for you to feel free to send this stream out to your friends, your relatives, your prospects, your potential business partners, to let them know what's different about what we're doing here at Gold Standard Partners, GS Partners, and how different this really is. Hey, Miss Sherry Brown, how you doing? Good to see your name. Hope all is well with you and the family. Miss Jeanette, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Mr. Lenny Bones, Richard James, Vincent Muhammad, assalamu alaikum, brother Marie Stanford. Good afternoon, everyone. Look, this is going to be a brief stream again. Hey, Rayfus Jones. It's another one of those messages I'm giving just for you, not so much to you. 'Cause I know I'm going to be preaching to the choir for those who popping on. But I'm making this message one more time to give you something brief that you can send out to your potential business partners, your future business partners, that they can understand that what we're doing here at Gold Standard Partners, this is different. I've been involved in the industry again. For those who are joining us, let me go ahead and get started because I want to be brief. Hey, Mr. Greg McKay himself, Jacqueline Burrell, good evening, Mark Smith, good afternoon. My name is Ty Best, located right here in Newport News, Virginia. I've been in the network marketing business for 37 years. My wife and I, Valerie and I. Valerie retired at age 32 years old. She has not worked outside the home, so we were part of the home-based business explosion before it became popular. The idea of being an entrepreneur. And it took me 12 years of part-time effort to get free. So in 1995, I left corporate America after 18 years. I'm saying this is to validate some of the things I'm saying. I spent 8 years in corporate America, 8 years with Ford Motor Company, 10 years with Toyota Motor Sales, their corporate headquarters in California. So I have some corporate background, but at 28 years old, somebody introduced me to a concept called networking or referral marketing, but it wasn't really that. What they introduced me to was the idea of being free. That freedom was possible. It was possible to get life in balance, to get life under control, to have time and money. Because see, there's groups of people out there. Some people who got time, some people who got money, some people who don't have no time, no money. But most people are short of one another. You'll find a lot of times you got some people making $200,000 a year. I just showed that yesterday with surgeons and doctors making $200,000 a year, but they don't have any time. Dentists might make 150, 200 grand a year, but they don't have any time. Okay, they have the money, no time. Then you got that other group that got a lot of time but no money. They're typically unemployed or underemployed. Then you got that third group. Now, most people fall into that third group that don't have any time or money. At 20 years old, a gentleman introduced me to that fourth group that has time and money, and that calls freedom. That is called freedom. That's what it's all about. It's all about freedom, folks. It's not about stuff. It's not about cars. I mean, the watches are great. The jewelry, all that stuff's great. But all that stuff pale in comparison to being free. And most people think they're free just because they get to play on Saturdays and Sundays. Just because they get to do what they want to do. But you're not free. If you must sell your time in order to keep a roof over your head, in order to eat, then you're not yet free. The question is to ask yourself, how long can you live without selling your time for money? I've been on record for the last 30 years saying that if your time is required for you to make a living, then you are a financial disaster waiting to happen. They won't teach you this in high school. They won't teach you this in undergrad school, in college. They won't teach you this while you get your master's degree. They won't even teach you this while you get your doctorate. That if your future is based on your ability to perform, you're a financial disaster waiting to happen, because at some point in this lifetime, you're going to get old. You're going to get sick. God forbid. Don't want to speak that into your life, but it's inevitable. We get older. We get tired. I can't do today at 65 what I did at 28 years old, or at 35 years old, or at 40 years old, or at 50 years old. By the way, at 55 years old for that matter. I can't do it. Okay, my body right now, when it says it wants a nap, it is not negotiating. It's nap time. And I'm going to sleep in 5 minutes, driving, standing up, but somehow this brain going to shut down. Anyway, I'm getting off point, man. That's what happened to me. I get off point. But I want you to feel the same. For those prospects that say, I'm doing okay. What does that mean? I'm comfortable. Or here's that statement, I'm good. You offer somebody an opportunity of a lifetime and they say, I'm good. For those who say, I'm good, you cannot be good if you got to show up Monday through Friday. Okay? You got to elevate your thought process above that. I'm going to quote Warren Buffett, one of the richest men on the planet, says what? Until you learn how to make money in your sleep, you will work until you die. That's what we and Gold Standard Partners are teaching people how to do. How to make money, how to leverage your time, efforts, talents, and energy with other people more talented, smarter, brighter than you are to create money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from around the globe. That's what we do in GS Partners. Now, that's what networking teaches people to do. That's what I was taught at 20 years old, and that's why I was able to retire at 40 years old in 1995 and haven't had a job since. I've been a free man in this country for 25 years, 7 days a week. I don't celebrate Christmas. Christmas is every day in my house. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I didn't need Dr. Martin Luther King's day off from work. I'm off every day. Again, that's not a boast. What I'm saying to you is that if it's possible for me, it's possible for you. My wife and I, average people, both graduated from Hampton, both were graduated by Hampton University in 1977. Both spent time in corporate America. Then we found the road to freedom. And now we found what I consider to be the ultimate road. Yes, I've owned 3 companies, been in this for 37 years. I've written 4 books on the industry. My latest book called The Dream Chaser Manifesto. Right, what's that book designed to do? To get you to dream, to get you to teach other people to dream, and to get you to survive in a jungle of non-dreamers. Now let's get to the point. What makes what we're doing so different, so uniquely different? Everybody's joined us? Now, this thing we're doing, hey, Miss Johnson, hey, Claire Johnson, hey, Mr. Greg McKay, again, Miss Pamela Dixon. Pamela Dixon, you on fire, girl. Hey, Lorenzo Muhammad, man, you on fire. Greg McKay is on fire. You guys are doing some stuff out there. Look, let me tell you something. This Gold Standard Partners, this company we launched on December the 1st. When I say we're not on trial, we're not experimenting, but we're the greatest thing I've ever seen in my 37 years. That's not hype. That's not my flavor of the month. This is a fact based on my 37 years history. And like I just told you, I've been full-time in this industry for 25 years, made a lot of money, helped a lot of people make a lot of money, but nothing like what's happened here. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why this is so unique and different. But let me tell you what's happened since December 1st. December 1st, we opened the doors. We're in pre-launch. That was a soft launch. We're in pre-launch. We haven't even got all of our products online yet. Okay? We haven't got all the things in place. We're still in the pre-launch stage. And from December the 1st to the day, we're talking about 49 days later. Okay? 49 days later, 51,474 people have enrolled in GS Partners. As partners, 51,000 now in the last 49 days. Okay? That's over 1,000 a day. That should tell you something. There's something unique going on. Second thing should tell you something. It happened in December. Who launches a company, a networking company in December? I'm here to tell you, 37 years experience. December is typically the worst month in networking every single year for the last 60 years. You know why? Because the average person goes on holidays. They're not thinking about business. They're not thinking about making money. They're thinking about shopping. They're thinking about buying. They're thinking about getting Christmas presents and giving out Christmas presents. Okay? They're not thinking about changing their life. For some reason, when we launched this thing on December the 1st, and believe me, I didn't think it was a great idea. I didn't think it was a great idea when we first started talking about it in November. I said, man, if we're not going to launch in November, we just going to wait till January because people are just not in the mindset. But they said, but we're going to do one thing different. Executive council said, Mr. Best, we're about to do one thing different the other company's not doing. I said, what's that? We're going to pay instantly right now, 24/7. I said, whoa. You're telling me when you say instant, you don't mean like next week, next Friday, 2 weeks. No, the minute you do something, the money's in your account. I said, that's never been done. I'm going to tell you why we can do that in a minute. I said, that's never been done. Now, that makes a difference because I know people need to make money. This COVID financially strapped environment that we're functioning in right now, people need to make money and they need to make it now. Even on a job, folks, think about it. On a job, you still got to wait 2 weeks to get paid. Here we are in GS Partners saying you can enroll right now today and have money in your bank account in an hour. In your bank account, not mine, not the company's, in yours within the hour. Okay? Our program is that simple. You got money in 24 hours. You're sitting right there saying, man, I need to make some money by Wednesday. I got a light bill. I got a gas bill. I got some that's pressure. I need money in 5-10 days. Okay? I'm not talking about what we're going to do. I'm talking about what happened on December 1 when we launched and opened doors in a soft launch. People start making money in December 1. Within 2 weeks, we got a video out there to talk about people who made anywhere $3, $4, $5, $10,000 in the first 2 weeks. Now it's been 49 days. I don't want to talk about the money anymore. 51,474 people as of 20 minutes ago. Because everything's in real time. I just went in my back office check. How many people in the company? You want to know how many people in the company? I'm not hyping it for you. All you do is enroll for free. You have full access to the same information I got access to. And you can see exactly how many people in the company since December 1. And we haven't gotten the full launch yet. Okay? On our organization, Wealth Builders Worldwide, 18,271 people enrolled in the last 49 days. That's as of like 15, 20 minutes ago. Okay? We talk about duplication. I'm giving some full disclosure here. I'm not going to do this for the rest of my career in GS Power. I'm telling you now, 'cause I want you to understand how significant this thing is. I personally enrolled 25 people. The 25 is turning into 18,000 plus in 49 days. This is different. And I'm telling you, I've built an organization of 100,000 people 3 different times. Never had stuff happen this fast. Never before. It is not me. It is not my sphere of influence. It's these things I'm going to tell you in a minute that's going on. What makes this thing so unique. Okay? That instant pay. Okay? Ground floor instant pay is firing this thing up. I'm going to talk about those 5 points in a minute. Okay? And then one other thing. Our CEO, Mr. Joseph Haidt, said, it's not enough. We're going to add some more fuel to the fire. And on top of that, the gentleman decided to throw $3.5 million of awards, put an incentive in place that started on December 26th, going to run to May 31st. Now, I've been around 37 years. I've seen companies have incentives. They say, well, yeah, but you can get that incentive in 2 years down the road. Or they'll put something in place 3 years down the road. We in pre-launch. And people are qualifying right now, running for these incentives that ends on May 31st. That means on June, everyone's going to have these incentives. $3.5 million. The number one incentive is $1 million home built for you anywhere in the world. What's there to think about? Enroll for free. You're in the game to earn, not win. That's another thing we got to stop saying. You're not going to win it. This is not the lotto. Okay, you're not going to win it. You're going to earn a $1 million home. The second prize, a $400,000 villa built anywhere in the world. Okay, prizes 3, 4, and 5 is $200,000 for you to buy the dream car of your choice. So if you want that Lamborghini, okay, or you want that loaded, whatever it is that you want, that S500, whatever it is, S600, whatever it is that you want, you got $200,000 if you want the top 5 producers in the company. That's not enough. They're gonna give about 15 or 20. $50,000 of gold, silver, and diamonds. Oh, that's not enough. They're going to give 15 people $20,000 to go buy the watch of their dreams. And then another $2 million plus of prizes to be awarded over 2,000 plus people. All that's happening right now in a company 49 days old. You know why? Because we got a multi-billionaire chairman of the board that understands what we're doing, believe wholeheartedly in the project and what we're doing, and it's incredible. Now, let me tell you, the real thing that drove us on December 1st, we didn't have this incentive contest December 1st. So by the end of December, we already had close to 35, 40,000 people involved. So let me tell you what's driving this thing, okay? In my mind, based on my experience, what's driving? What makes this so uniquely different and why? I talk about Malcolm Gladwell's book, The Tipping Point. I've been talking about that book for the last week. Okay, I read it years ago. And he describes the tipping point. It's not my opinion. This is Malcolm Gladwell. And then he talks about everything from hush puppies to hula hoops. Why all of a sudden that fad just takes over? What's the magnetic? What happens in the marketplace when everybody all of a sudden it hits that point where it's critical mass and everybody's talking about that thing? He said the tipping point is that magic moment when an idea, trend, or social behavior crosses a threshold and spreads like wildfire. Okay? I believe we have more than one magic moment in GS Partners. More than one magic. Watch this. First magic moment, Bitcoin. Okay? We have a system that in order to participate, Okay, you register for free, but when you want to acquire our goods, service, and products, you must acquire those things with Bitcoin or Ethereum, the two top coins in the crypto space. Now, if you know anything about crypto, guess what? That's what we're getting compensated for in GS Partners, to teach you about it. Don't let your lack of knowledge stop you from being in the game. Okay, you're going to earn here and learn at the same time. But you understand, that is the buzz thing in the marketplace. You can't go anywhere and mention the word Bitcoin without somebody today saying they've heard about it. Now, 95% of the population still don't know what it is. 95% of the population don't own any Bitcoin, but they're hearing about it. That's what the threshold, that's what the tipping point is. And we're there with the first program on the blockchain. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. That operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And in order to get involved, you must acquire Bitcoin in order to be in our program, or acquire Ethereum, which is another cryptocurrency, to be in our program. Now, watch this. On December 1st, when we launched this company, Bitcoin was around $19,500 per coin. Now, for those who are ignorant, you don't need $19,000 to buy one Bitcoin. You can buy it in smaller increments. You can buy yourself $20 a Bitcoin. So let's get that out the way for those who don't know. Okay, by the end of December, Bitcoin had topped out at one point at $41,000 a coin. It doubled in value since the day we launched. I don't know what impact we had on that, but I know GS Partners had some impact on it, and we'll continue to do so. But the Bitcoin had more of an impact on our growth. Why? Because you can approach anybody and say, have you heard about Bitcoin? Have you heard about Bitcoin yet? Do you know what's going on with Bitcoin? And if they say, yes, they do, all you have to do is give them our information, send them to therealmoney.info, send them to one of our live presentations, and they are in the program because they're already there. There are many people already buying Bitcoin with their own money. When you tell them our program, you get in with Bitcoin, and we get compensated all day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with Bitcoin and Ethereum, all day, every day, 7 days a week, from over 100 different countries. People being involved, and every time they do Bitcoin or Ethereum and get involved in your team, you get paid. Number one, that's buzz, that's magic. It's all over the marketplace. Okay, you're not looking for people; they're out there looking for us. Okay. Second bullet point, I already talked about instant pay. People are hurting, folks. Bitcoin, yes, that's incredible. But people are hurting and they need something right now. COVID shook up the world last year. I mean, it shook every business on the planet to its knees. Everyone, no exceptions. Okay? Said, what in the world? Now, those who work outside that bubble, like myself, who work from home, had no impact on me. I quarantined myself 25 years ago. I love staying home. Only reason I'm dressed up today, you see me dressed up, because I had some business to take care of this morning. Okay, that required me to put on this uniform. Otherwise, I haven't had it on, I don't think, this year. Other than when I had some business that required me to do so. Okay? Instant pay. Man, understand that. And they're telling everybody, stay home. Well, if you're going to stay home, how you going to make money? How you going to pay the mortgage? How you going to pay the light bill? How you going to pay the rent? How you going to eat? How you going to take care of yourself if you got to stay home? A $600 stimulus check not going to do it. It won't even pay the mortgage. It won't even feed you for a week if you're eating healthy. We're the solution, folks. Okay? Home-based business now is popular. Being an entrepreneur now is popular. It was not popular in 1983 when my wife and I decided we wanted to have a home-based business. But now it's popular to be the CEO of your own company, and that's what GS Partners makes you, the CEO first of your own business, and then second, we're going to teach you how to become your own bank. Another seminar. First point, Bitcoin, magic moment. Second thing, instant pay, magic moment. It is needed all around the world, not just in your city, not just in this country, all around the world, and we're operating over 115 countries right now, today. You can start where you are right now for free, make money from the free position, and expand your business all over the world. It's not who you know, it's who they know and who they know and who they know. And you may be the only person who can share with somebody. I thank God every day that at 20 years old, a guy opened the door to freedom for me. I thank God every day that somebody in 2013 called me and said, do you understand the importance of exchanging dollars for gold, that gold is real money? I didn't know that till I was 59 years old. I thank God every day that I was in a position to help launch this company on December 1st because of people like Mr. Michael Delco and Nisa Nakos and Martin Tebow and all those folks on the executive council, okay, who got together and sat down and said, we need to put something together, okay, with this new coin we have that's so incredible. That's the third point, our new coin. Yes, Bitcoin's incredible. Yes, Ethereum is incredible. But we got a coin where our chairman of the board said our goal is to be number one. Now, that's a lofty goal considering Bitcoin's at $35,000, $36,000. That's a lofty goal. But if he can believe and he's willing to put millions of dollars behind the promotion of this coin, I can believe too. I got no problem believing. My belief is going to work, putting some sweat equity behind what we're doing. What's yours? Same thing. That G99 coin, it's a utility coin. It's incredible. Got some incredible price. I'm not even going to talk about it. That's the third thing. It's a coin there you can get for less than a penny. And that coin puts you in a position to turn that coin into thousands, if not millions of dollars. Do you believe? There are folks who believed in Bitcoin 10 years ago and who kept that belief till Bitcoin jumped to 10, 20, 30, $40,000. They're multimillionaires. And there are those who didn't believe. I can't tell how many people I talk to every single week who say, I had a chance to get Bitcoin when it was $1, when it was $10, when it was $20. Hey, just even last year, Bitcoin was $3,400, $3,500, December 2019. And now you hear me talking about the day I just checked a little while ago, it was around $36,000. Hit a high of over 41,000. I don't know where our G999 coin is going to go. I don't want to speculate, but I tell you what, as Jeff Bezos said, forget return on investment. Look at risk versus return. That's a better philosophy. What's the risk here? What's your exposure? What would it cost you to buy 100, 200, 300,000 coins? And then what's the potential return? Potential return. Not guaranteed, potential return. The risk is here. The return is off the scale. You can't even measure it. I don't want to speculate. That's your job if you want to speculate. If you don't have any faith, don't. Keep believing that 46-hour week job until the boss fires you. Talking to the guest now. Okay. Anyway, fourth thing, the blockchain. The best way I can describe blockchain to people is the internet on steroids. It's the next version of the internet. It's a more advanced version of the internet. And we saw what the internet did from 1999 to now to change the world. All the experts, if there's such a thing as a blockchain expert, there really isn't right now. They say the blockchain is changing things so fast that no one can be an expert. You can just try to keep up with the technology. They say it is the next version, the next version of the internet, a more advanced version, and it's a permanent record of every single activity once it's put on that blockchain. It's taking out the factor of trust. Trust not required. Once it's documented on the blockchain, it's a permanent record of activity, of leisure, of titles, of whatever you want to put in that blockchain. It's a permanent history there, documented. It's exploding. Now, those who are not in the techno world, you don't know this. You don't have to know this. I said earlier, you're going to earn and learn at the same time. And then the fifth thing, this is significant to me. We get compensated every day in Bitcoin and Ethereum. That means we're getting compensated in a potential asset, appreciating asset every single day, every minute of every day. Every time you and your organization produce, you're getting compensated in a potential appreciating asset every day, folks. See, if you're novice and with money and stuff, you can't even understand that. But the best example I can give you, imagine making $500 a day and you wake up tomorrow, the 500 has turned into $600. That's the potential. Now, the downside, it could turn into $450. But right now, on the upside, okay, it keeps going up. I don't know how long that's going to take place. I have people who've gotten $200 of Bitcoin, woke up the next day, it was $280, lost their mind. This is what's going on in this cryptocurrency space. This is what the potential is. And so here we are being compensated in an asset, and you can see it right on your dashboard. Okay, we have more people who've accumulated more assets in the last 49 days than they have their entire life in business, in a job, in savings and investing. And we earn that asset by sharing and teaching others the benefit of getting involved in the crypto space. That's what we get compensated for. Okay? I've earned over $100,000+ of assets in 49 days from home, pretty much in my pajamas. Okay? Not just me. There are people on our team who've earned anywhere from $100 to $40,000, $50,000 already. See, my income is a reflection of the amount of people on the team that are making money. I make a statement to the whole team all the time. I'm making a statement to you one more time in public. I believe that if you're thinking anything less than $1 million in the next 12 months, you're thinking too small. I want to encourage you one more time. Do not project your future for 2021 based on what happened in 2020. And definitely based on what happened to you in the last 10 years. Okay? I can't even base on what happened in December. December, I'm shocked. But what the team earned in the month of December. I'm shocked. I'm not bragging. I'm shocked. I'm shocked by what I've earned in the program right now. I hate to say that I'm shocked. Okay? I didn't understand the convergence of all these dynamics: Bitcoin, Ethereum, the blockchain, a ground floor opportunity, the G999, instant pay, Christmas time, COVID. All these things have created this perfect storm for our business. That's all I want to say, folks. This is not just another nickel dime thing. The person out there selling nutrition, God bless you. The person out there selling legal service, God bless you. Okay, the person out there selling Forex, God bless you. The person out there doing arbitrage, God bless you. The person out there selling weight loss, God bless you. The person out there selling content, God bless you in the freedom process. I'm happy for you. But please hear me, you do not want to miss this. This is different. I've gotten paid in dollars for 37 years until December the 1st. We know dollars depreciate. Assets have the potential to appreciate. I fell in love with getting paid in cryptocurrency, in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I'm here to tell you, you will too. And you won't if you're still on the outside looking in. But once you get involved and once you see what we're doing and when you get an idea of what's coming down the line with encrypted, unhackable text, okay, and email programs that's a part of our product line. When you see the diamonds come on board, when you see the gold come on board, when you see the silver come on board, when you see our signature crypto card that will allow you to move not only cash, but allow you to move crypto. It may allow you to move gold. And when every time somebody get one of these cards, you get compensated. Every time they swipe one of these cards, you get compensated. How many folks on your team would you love to have one of those cards? Think about how often you swipe your card, your debit card right now, every day or every week. Can you imagine thousands of people on your team just got the card because they're part of the GS community, because the community benefits everyone in the community. Okay? And so as everybody's benefiting and recycling the stuff that we're doing in the community, the whole community rises. And with that, I'm going to close on this. Let me show another piece that I know you don't know. Nobody will tell you about this, but you got to hear about this. Okay, I've been on this for a long time. You brand new neophytes, you don't even understand what I'm going to say, but you will understand it. But nobody's going to teach you this. It took me years to learn this. There's only 100 pennies in the dollar. What company you get into, so we got the best compensation plan in the world, got the best compensation plan. All I'm going to got every compensation plan you will get paid. Now, I've gotten paid in every compensation plan on the planet. The question is how much and how fast. Okay. But typically the average compensation plan in the referral industry pays about 30 cents on the dollar. That means you send $1 in, they pay back 30 cents on commission. Some might eke it up to about 35%. Some on paper show they pay 45, 50%, but they never quite pay that much money because they just not. Okay. I ain't going to get into why. Okay, I've been coming on for three different times. You just not. And if they are doing it, they're not going to do it and stay in business long. Okay, they got too much money to tap in product, inventory costs, all those things. We are 100% online community with legitimate online product. Okay, now, our compensation plan pays out 58 cents on every dollar back to the field. 36% of that is paid out in a unit level, which you don't understand, but this pays 9 generations deep. It says that I tell somebody that's my first level, they tell somebody that's my second level, they tell somebody that's my third level. You get it? 9 generations deep. Okay? It's all personal referral. But that's not what I'm going to talk about. The other 22% is put in community pools. It's put in pools, which allows people like you who are just getting started today to participate in that pool. So if you ever say, well, I'm not the best recruiter in the world, you don't have to be in GS Partners, because anyone can qualify for that first pool. Anyone can qualify for that first pool. Those in the chat room are already in, just type yes, you've already qualified for it. Yes, you have. Let the guests know. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can qualify for that first pool. And that first pool, I'm going to talk about one pool. The company's taking 4% of turnover. That's 4% of volume. And they stick it in this pool, and they're letting every single person that qualifies for that pool to earn a participation in that pool, can participate in that pool. Now, I want you to think about that, starting right now today. But I want you to project 3 years down the road. And let's say your cousin just getting in, and you and I have been at it for 3 years, and now the company's doing $100 million a month. That 4% pool is $4 million. And that person who just got in today can participate in that pool. Not, wait a minute, today. But 3 years from now, 4 years from now, that person getting in can participate in that same pool that you're in right now today. Will get an equal participation in that same pool. Now, I don't know if you understand how big that is. That means the person getting started today can make money today, but can also benefit from my 37 years of experience, can benefit for all the volume that Mr. Delco created, all the volume Kevin Tuish created, all the volume Eric Torrey Muhammad created, all the volume Weston Thomas created, all the volume all these leaders, Mr. Randy Love team growing, the Gordon's team growing, all these teams, Nisa Nako's teams growing, Martin Tebow's teams growing. Think about all these teams growing all over the world. You can start right now and get a piece of what all this collective team is doing by qualifying in your first 30 days to that pool. And wait a minute, that qualification will be with you for the rest of your entire career here in Gold Standard Partners. That right there alone should say, sign me up. I don't care what you're doing. That right there alone. Because most people say, well, I understand how Mr. Best make the money. He got that massive downline. Yeah, great. It's more to it than that. And we're going to talk about that on our Friday leadership call. But now you can participate. Now you get your little piece of it. You get your little piece of my 37 years of experience and all that relationship stuff you think I got going on. You can get you a piece of, hey, Tiffany Sutton, you talking about on fire. Hey, Mr. Stephen McNeil. Hey, Kevin Miller. Good evening. Hey, Deborah Nixon. Now, those are folks on fire right there. Okay? So, look, folks, again, I want to talk to the new people who are listening to this, who sit on the fence, or even those who signed up and still wondering if you're going to do this thing, who hung up on your past. I want to ask you, capture this moment. Okay? Mr. Nate Hines said the word to capture this moment, seize this moment, carpe diem, seize this moment right now. Do not look back and say, I had an opportunity. This is your seat at the table. This is that once in a lifetime kind of opportunity where when you take advantage, take massive action right now. I'm talking to the guest. I'm talking to the person who still haven't made an all-out commitment. The person right now who still haven't elevated this thing to an area of priority, who still don't understand why they should be in business for themselves, who still don't understand what we're doing. I want to make it very clear. Your understanding is not a requirement. Your participation for you to benefit is a requirement. Okay? We're not selling. We're sorting and looking for people with a dream. We're looking for people who say, I'm sick and tired of working for somebody else. I'm sick and tired of waiting for the boss. I'm sick and tired of waiting for a government stimulus check. I'm sick and tired of trying to make ends meet. I'm sick and tired of the month ending. Okay, my money ending on the third week of the month, and I'm still got a whole nother week to go. I'm sick and tired of that nonsense. I'm sick and tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul. I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm talking to a professional out there who said, I'm 50 years old. I'm still paying off college loans at 50 years old. And I'm working 60 hours a week with no end in sight. I'm talking to those folks. I sit down and read those incomes for people across America. Yesterday, I got my book on talking about how to get rich and talking about all these incomes. And the highest one was anesthesiology at $265,000 a year. I'm sitting there thinking, man, who wants to work a whole year for just $265,000? It's just perspective. Talk to somebody who's made some money. There are people in this industry we're in right now. I'm not impressed with the fact I got to $100,000 a month. There are people in this industry making $1 million a month. Don't be impressed with anything we've done so far, man. We're just getting started. The goal is $1 million a month. What's your goal? I only got 49 days on you. Anybody right now can sit here and see themselves making $1 million in the next 12 months. All you got to do is go for it. Folks, I've said all I want to say. I hope you hear this thing. 5 points, Bitcoin, that's a magic moment. Instant Pay, that's a magic moment. The G999, incredible magic moment. Ground floor of this brand new coin that a multi-business promoting in major cities, about 20 major cities all over the world here in the next 90 days at his expense. Blockchain technology. And the fifth thing, something very unique. We're the only company out there that's paying people. That's actually paying people in potential appreciating assets. That's Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we talk about Bitcoin, but Ethereum has doubled since I got in. Man, please. Dream big. Don't let anybody steal your dream. It is said that in order for things to change, we must change. In order for us to change, we must change what's going in our minds. All starts up here, folks. Let the past go. Think about the future. Dream big. And we'll see you on the beaches of the world. God bless. Ahu.